Anyways, we were working, putting up signs, right?
College pro painter.
And
College
Pros
pro painters.
Northwest.
Yeah. And we're putting up these signs, and basically we swap shifts, right? Someone drives, the other person puts up signs. So we're doing this, and this man starts walking, just walking over to me, and Levy just takes off. And then the man, and he claims the man was running. He was speed walking at best. No. And you left me behind. He could have pulled out a knife and just stabbed me on the spot. You're driving away.
Yeah. Levy describes the thought process in his head. He sees the guy, he's walking, accelerates to a brisk pace, and in Levy's head, she's like, fuck, Jesse's dead. And he speeds off.
The guy
That is not my
for me.
explanation. Jesse, we started at the bottom of the hill. Jesse was
It's
walking
too late
up the
for
hill
him.
to put signs. So I was slowly following him, and I see the guy walking in the like side mirror, and so I continue following Jesse. And the man then starts to speed walk.
Leading a rich,
So
full life.
I start driving a little faster, and then he starts to sprint. And I, who am a pussy, by definition, freaked out, and my foot just hit the pedal, and I was off. And immediately I realized I just lost my best friend. And then I didn't want to see the man again, so I called Jesse from the top of the hill and made him walk up to meet me because I didn't want to talk to the guy. You remember that?
Yeah,
I made you walk up and meet me. I didn't even come back
He
and
felt
get
bad
you.
for me.
God.
He actually said, like, it looks like your friend left
No
you there,
one's fucking making you
He did.
walk
He said
up
that
an
he felt
incline.
bad. He looked like kind of mad, and then he was confused. He was like, "What? His friend just abandoned him." And he walked up, and he didn't know how to be angry. He was like, "Oh, it looks like your friend left you." And I was like, "Yeah."
I like
And he was
that,
like,
yeah, he was gonna serial
Yeah,
kill
he was
you,
gonna kill
but
you.
he just felt so bad. He was
Terrible
like, "This
for you."
is your life."
So you're welcome?
He didn't even try to let you get in the car. He just took off.
Your friend just did. Wow. Okay.
But the story doesn't end there.
Like, if someone's
the
gonna
next
kill
day-
you're in a car. Hit them with the car. I mean, that's a bad.
I
first-
panicked! Okay, my foot was on the pedal. Next thing I knew, it was really on the pedal.
That's what I always think. If someone ever tried to carjack me, I'm like, first off, try and pull me out of the car. Second off, I'm in a car. It's definitely a better weapon than what you have.
It's true, I should have just locked it. That's very true. But then the next day,
Oh my god, I just imagine Levy being in the car with a blank face, seeing the guy coming up and just pressing the gas with no facial expression change. He just, and just leaves and just goes on with his day.
I like that, but he's just staring straight ahead like he's been traumatized the whole time. He's like, I lost him. I lost my best friend. I lost Jesse. Yes, one tall vanilla latte, please. Oh God, I lost my best friend. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
so is episode 0 just talking about how I'm a terrible friend and I'm being scammed by my boss and scamming people for a living, which I'm technically not making money from.
The show's over.
You're a piece of shit friend.
And then the next day after I left Jesse, we were walking around going door to door, and then we were, at the end, I was putting my stuff in the trunk, and I was about to close the trunk, but then Jesse came up to put his stuff in the trunk, and I was like, okay, I'll wait, but my hand was still in the trunk, and I zoned out. And I guess my
time to zone out.
mind was still on, let's close the trunk. And so I slammed the trunk and almost decapitated Jesse. But luckily, I don't have a very sharp trunk, so it just kind of hurt
You don't
him.
have a very sharp anything, my guy.
Okay, you know what gets me? The fact that you recognized that my head was there. You recognized it was there, and you just.
No,
you just
I
closed
recognized it
You
was there
recognized.
as I was closing it because I was like, what am I doing?
You even admitted. You recognized the head was in your trunk, and you just slammed down.
What is your point of this? You're trying to prove? Yeah, I hit him hard, okay?
It was
very tragic, and I
pretty
felt
hard.
very bad, and now it's been years, and I still feel bad.
not gonna lie.
Let's keep making Levy feel guilty.
Listen, maybe
No,
it was
we
the
gotta
one
tell the-
instant.
we gotta
You
tell
leaving
the
me
Italy
behind for
story.
dead, which is worse, by the way. Maybe if it was just that, I'd let it go. But 2 times,
Dude, I'm crying.
it's coming back.